Welcome back to this channel. Today we are tackling something every programmer faces: debugging. Debugging can be frustrating, but with the right tools and mindset, it becomes much easier and even fun. In this video, I am going to show you a buggy C# program and walk you through debugging and fixing it using Visual Studio. We'll fix logical errors, null references, and edge cases step by step. By the end, you will feel confident handling similar issues in your own projects. Let's dive in. Here is our buggy program. It's a simple C# console application that calculates students' average grades and finds the top performer. But there are a few issues in the code. Let me show you. First, here is our calculate average grade method. This method calculates the average of students' grades, but it doesn't handle cases where the grades list is null or empty. Next, we have the find top student method, which uses link to find the student with the highest average grade. This code can also fail if any student has invalid or missing grades. Finally, here is the student class. It has three properties: name, grades, and average grade. Now, let's run this program to see what happens. I have added a few students to test our program, but some have edge cases, like missing or null grades. Let's run the code and see what errors comes up. As you can see, we have hit an exception. The error says value cannot be null. This happened because the calculate average grade method tried to access a null grades list. Let's fix this first. I will update the calculate average grade method to check if grades is null or empty before attempting to calculate the average. This will prevent the method from crashing. Now, if the grades list is null or empty, this method will throw a meaningful error, and we can handle it gracefully in the calling code. Let's test it again. Okay, now the program skips over invalid students without crashing, but there is still an issue in the find top student method. Let's debug that next. The find top students method assumes all students have valid grades, which isn't true. Let's step through the code to see what's happening. Here the program is trying to calculate the average for a student with null grades. This causes the link operation to fail. To fix this, we need to filter our students with null or empty grade lists before processing them. This updated method filters our invalid students and ensures the program doesn't crash. Let's test it one more time. Let's run the program now with all the fixes in place. Great! This program is working as expected. It calculates each student's average grade and finds the top performer. For this example, the top performing student is Olivia, with an average grade of 92. Before we wrap up, here are a few debugging tips to keep in mind. Use breakpoints effectively. Breakpoints are your best friends. Use them to pause execution and inspect variables. Watch window. Add variables to the watch window to monitor their values during execution. Read stack trace. It's incredibly helpful when dealing with runtime errors. Think about edge cases. Always test for nulls, empty lists, or unusual input. Debugging isn't just about fixing errors. It's about understanding how your code behaves. And that's it for today's video. We debugged a real program, identified issues, and applied practical fixes step by step. Debugging is a skill that improves with practice, so don't be afraid to dive into errors and learn from them. If you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more programming tutorials. Let me know in the comments what topic you would like me to cover next. Until then, happy coding!